One of the biggest fears that people have when they first start playing jazz is getting lost in the form, okay? We all did it when we first started playing. It's easy to do, but what you need to do, you just need to have a few tips. You need to think about the sections as a whole rather than individual bars. So in this video, this is part of my Jazz Pathway series. I'm going to give you some tips to help you with this issue. Let's take the simple jazz 12-bar blues that I use in videos 1 and 2 of this series, and I'll just chat through that and give you some tips. So I would break this progression down into 3 lines of 4 bars. Okay, it's 12 bars long. Keep thinking about these 4-bar sections. All right, at the end of the first 4-bar section, you've got this 2-5 turnaround. All right, so you can hear that, and it goes into the second line. Okay, so the second line, you've got 2 bars of chord 4 and 2 bars of chord 1, and then it changes to chord 5. This is quite different. All right. And then at the end, bars 11 and 12, you've got this turnaround that will help you. If you get lost, think about this turnaround. So all the time when you're playing blues, think about where you are in the progression just in blocks of 4 bars. So start, middle, end. All right. And I think the last 4 bars sound very different. It's kind of, you can think about it like the first 4 bars question, the next 4 bar question, and then the last 4 bars an answer. So I'm just going to talk through the backing track in real time and explain how I kind of think about it and how I keep track of where I am. So this is first bar, 3, 4, second bar, 3, 4, 3, 2, and then the 2-5 turnaround. Second line, 2, 3, 4, ba, 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 2, 3, 4. And then last line now, boom. And then this turnaround here. If you get lost, this is the place to get back in and then back on 1. So let's move on now to Autumn Leaves. Now, jazz tunes don't always follow the 12 bar. They have lots of different forms, but you can find some kind of classic forms like AABA, for example, or ABC, where it splits the tunes up into sections. So again, think about these sections, these bigger sections, rather than just going bar by bar, because if you do that, then you're just going to get lost. So you can see here, Autumn Leaves has got an A section, a B section, and a C section. Each section's 8 bars long, and the first A section is repeated. All right, this gives us 24 bars. And then the whole thing would just repeat again. So each chorus, as you go through, as you play the whole tune, just repeat that time and time again. So you need some cues to know where you are within this section. I use those double bars of G-7 to help me at the end of, say, the A section there. Okay, you've got the chord just stays the same. That will help you out a bit. There's some different things that I use. I mainly just keep track of the bars where I am. Okay, I just think about the whole section. Next section, the same as if you're playing like a pop song or something, you might just think verse, chorus, verse, chorus. You need to keep track of the tune. It's the same thing. It's a little bit more tricky because you don't have lyrics a lot of the time unless you've got a vocalist. So sometimes if an instrumentalist is playing the head, it's a bit harder to keep track of where you are. So I'm now just going to play a backing track of Autumn Leaves, and I'm going to chat through like I did with the 12 bar and just give you some tips. So this is just an intro at the moment, okay? And then start A section, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's the end of the 8 bars. And repeat again, A section. And 2 bars of G-7, okay? And in the B section now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. And we come to the end of the B section, and then C section now. And then I use these dropping chords. Boom, 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 boom. And then last 4 bars. And then back again. A section. Tip 1 to help you remember where you are is to count in sections, not bars. So in Autumn Leaves, you just count in 8 bar sections. You can think like I'm in the first block here, the A block again. Now I'm in the middle section, the B block, and now I'm in the last section, the C block, and then just start again. Tip 2, use a landmark in that chord progression or that tune that will help you. A lick, for example, something in the tune, or like I use those 2 bars of G minor 7 to help me, or you can see those descending patterns in the 3rd and 4th bar of C section. I use that as well. Okay, so find some things that will help you know where you are within the progression if you get lost. Tip 3, just sing these sections in your head. Keep saying to yourself, A section, B section, C section. Keep a track of the bar numbers where you are. Just think 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Okay, so keep that dialogue going as you're playing the tune. In my Walking Through Jazz course, we spend a lot of time learning different progressions and in different keys as well. So you can think more in like chord 1, chord 4, that kind of thing, rather than just specific chords. And it's easy then to transpose these different progressions. In my Walk with the Masters course, we do the same thing really. We learn how to play jazz bass lines, walking lines, Latin lines, while at the same time really keeping an idea of where we are with the form of the song and in the progressions. If you're interested in really working on your jazz bass playing, then check out my jazz pathway. That's at gbshed.com/jazz-pathway. I've got details of my courses on there and some different steps that will help you with your jazz bass playing. If you've just started playing jazz bass and you find that you're getting lost in different songs, don't worry. This is perfectly normal. It happened to most of us when we started playing jazz.